Youth feels endless when you're living inside it. Days stretch wide, nights shimmer with possibility, and the future seems like a distant country you'll visit someday. That's how Zara lived, as if later was guaranteed. As if every candle burned forever. She was bright, talented, and full of spark. People admired the way she walked into a room and made it feel alive. But beneath the glow was a quiet truth she kept pushing aside. She was drifting. Her days were consumed with distractions. Endless trends, endless scrolling, endless parties, endless noise. Not harmful things, just hollow ones. Her friends lived the same way, chasing every thrill, every new moment, every temporary high, as if life was a series of scenes and none of them were meant to be taken seriously. Zara often felt a tug inside, a soft internal pull that urged her to slow down, to reflect, to think, to remember what her grandmother used to tell her. Don't wait to know who you are. Don't wait to know who made you. But the world around her moved too fast for quiet wisdom. And fast is easier than thoughtful. So she kept drifting from one crowded room to the next, from one plan to another, with no anchor to hold her steady. Then life, as it often does, brought an unexpected shift. One evening, Zara attended a party filled with lights, music, laughter, and flashing cameras. It was the kind of night designed to be forgotten by morning, but something unusual happened. She felt disconnected, not from the people, but from herself. The laughter sounded forced. The music felt loud instead of exciting. Her smile felt like a costume she kept adjusting. Amid the noise, she stepped outside onto a quiet balcony. Someone had set a small candle on the railing, tiny, flickering, vulnerable. The flame moved gently in the breeze, fragile yet determined. Zara stared at it, captivated. There was something honest about that little flame, something she rarely saw in herself. It didn't pretend. It didn't perform. It didn't seek attention. It simply burned with purpose until its time was done. As she watched, a gust of wind swept across the balcony, shaking the flame. It wavered, fought, then recovered, glowing softly again. Zara felt something in her chest shift. A strange heaviness settled over her, not sadness, but clarity. She realized how easily her own life could blow in different directions, how quickly her days passed without meaning, how fragile her sense of identity had become. The music inside became more distant. Her friends' laughter seemed muffled. The candle felt like the only honest thing in the entire night. In that quiet moment, Zara understood something she had avoided for years. Youth is not a permanent place. It is a season, vibrant, beautiful, fleeting. A candle that burns brightly, not endlessly. She thought about all the moments she had wasted trying to impress people who barely noticed her. All the time she poured into things that didn't build her, didn't challenge her, didn't nourish her. All the times she ignored the quiet whisper of purpose because the world's noise felt more exciting. She leaned on the railing, watching the flame dance. For the first time she wondered, who am I becoming? Who do I want to be when this season passes? What will remain after the noise fades? She didn't have answers, but the questions themselves began to light something inside her. Over the next weeks, Zara made small but meaningful changes. She spent time alone, not lonely, just present. She opened a journal and wrote without filters. She revisited the faiths she had ignored, the words she once heard in church, the gentle pull towards something deeper, steadier, truer. She reached out to her grandmother's old friend, a quiet, warm woman who invited her over for tea and conversation. There, Zara found mentors, wisdom, and grounding she didn't know she needed. She returned to scripture, reading slowly, letting the words settle like seeds. Remember your Creator in the days of your youth. Not as a warning, but as a gift. Zara finally understood the meaning. Youth isn't just about freedom, it's about foundation. Not everything needs to wait for adulthood. Purpose doesn't need to wait. Faith doesn't need to wait. Character doesn't need to wait. Direction doesn't need to wait. The earlier you build, the stronger you stand when storms rise. Zara didn't abandon fun or friends or joy. She simply stopped mistaking excitement for meaning. She didn't isolate herself. She just chose wiser circles. She didn't become rigid. She became rooted. Her life gained depth, not heaviness. One evening, she lit a candle in her bedroom, similar to the one she saw at the party. She watched the flame move gently, steady, calm. This time she didn't feel lost watching it. She felt aligned. Youth was still burning within her, but now it had direction. Now it had purpose. Now it had gratitude. Zara realized something beautiful. A short candle can light a vast room. A young heart can ignite a powerful future. A tender flame can grow into an unshakable fire. She remembered her creator early, not out of fear, but out of love. Not because time was running out, but because meaning was waiting. And as she walked through the days ahead, her life didn't just glow, it illuminated. Because when a person discovers purpose in their youth, their years don't just pass, they build. Subscribe for more insightful stories.